Welcome into the Golden Eagles Spotlight set here at Johnson Hall at MUTV. I'm joined by Sarina Simmons of the Marquette women's basketball team. Sarina, great to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Now, looking at the season so far, you're just a freshman. You come in as a highly touted recruit, but you've already contributed hugely to this team. Now, you were 14th in the nation as a wing player rated on ESPN's recruiting board. That's a pretty high honor. Has that been tough to come into Marquette as this high recruit? Has there been pressure on you?
Well, not exactly. I mean, considering how I was ranked as a wing player, and now that I transitioned to a forward player, so it's been a lot of pressure. Me playing on the perimeter has been wiped out, and now I'm trying to find my way down as a post and seeing how I contribute to my team that way.
It seems like you found your way. I mean, you look at the stat sheet this season, Simmons, leading rebounder almost every single game. As a whole, you're the team's leading rebounder. It's tough to score a lot, but I think it might be tougher, especially as a freshman, to come in and out-rebound everyone on your team. Is that something that's carried with inside of you? Are you kind of a tough player at the core?
I mean, that's just something that my coaches really tried to get on me about. A lot of my rebounds have made a difference in the outcome of our games, and that's something they like to emphasize because our team is not as big as the other teams. We're not as tall, and some of our players are undersized, so they try to get me to use my athleticism and my jumping ability to grab the ball.
Now, usually when we have a freshman come on the set, we ask, what have you learned from the older players? But you're the leading rebounder of the team. Have you seen kind of them pick up things in your game? It's kind of tough for an older player to admit sometimes, but have you seen that a little bit?
I mean, we all play on the same team, so it's not really competing to who gets the most rebounds or anything. It's just something that our coaches try to get us to go after and take pride in. So we all try to accomplish the same goal, just sometimes some's better than the others.
Well, looking at the season so far, you guys have played so well at home. The last home game you dropped to a team not named UConn was way back before Christmas break. It was December 11th against Wisconsin. Is there something special when you walk into the El McGuire Center to say this is our home arena? Because it seems like you play so much differently at home than you do on the road.
Well, personally, I think I get that extra boost, adrenaline at home because I am from Milwaukee. I like playing in front of my friends and family when they come out and see me, and I think we want to win every game. The road games are tough. We don't have home court advantage. We don't have the fans there. A lot of people are screaming at us and booing against us and stuff, but it just gets you flowing when you hear your friends and you see familiar faces out in the crowd.
How difficult has it been then? You mentioned the booing and the yelling. I mean, to go from high school where you're pretty much just playing around, Milwaukee and the local Wisconsin area, to now you're playing across the nation against the U.S.'s very best teams. Has that been a difficult transition for you?
I mean, now I'm used to it. The coaches kind of get us to try to look at it as a positive, like saying if a crowd is taking that much time out to boo you and root against you, then you must be that much more special.
Yeah. Have you taken that experience and just kind of put it in the memory bank and said, I'm going to take this with me now? Because it seems you play like a veteran out there. Is this just kind of, you think your adjustment period came by so quickly because of everything you've learned so fast, because you've been a starter now? I
think what I tried to focus on was not to be the freshman. Yeah. I tried to set goals for me not to play like a freshman. I wanted to blend in more with my teammates so we could be more successful. So I'm feeling added pressure being the only freshman. I feel like I'm blending in well, and my coaches say I don't play like a freshman anymore. They said I'm pretty much a sophomore now.
You certainly sound like an older player, definitely not a freshman. Sarina, thanks so much for being here on the set with us. We look forward to 4 great years with you here at Marquette.
Thank you.
For Sarina, I'm Brad Galli. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Golden Eagles Spotlight interviews. Be sure to catch this one on MUTVsports.com as well as GoMarquette.com. For now, go Marquette. Thanks for joining us.